Ever get asked about pets in your IELTS speaking test and feel like you've got nothing to say? Today we're going to fix that. Stick around because we've got two very different perspectives that will give you all the answers you need. Hello and welcome back to IELTS Time. Today we're tackling a Part 1 topic that can trip people up. Pets. First you'll see an IELTS-style Part 1 practice on the topic of pets, where our regular contributor, Joseph, answers naturally, just like he would in the real exam. Then I'll break down his responses, show you useful phrases and give you alternative ways to answer. After that, we'll switch perspectives and hear from Blondie, a true pet lover, with visuals that bring her answers to life. You'll get two very different sets of answers, so you can compare styles and pick up ideas for your own speaking test. Let's dive in.
Do you have any pets?
No, I don't. I've never really felt a strong urge to get one. And with my current university schedule, it would probably be more of a hassle than a joy. I'm fine being around animals sometimes, but I don't see having a pet as a necessity in my life.
Did you have a pet when you were a child?
Yes, we had a small rabbit when I was around 8. I remember feeding it carrots all the time, even though my parents said it needed other food too. It didn't live very long, but I do have some fond memories of it.
Do you like animals?
I wouldn't say I'm a huge animal lover, but I don't dislike them either. If a friend has a pet, I'll spend some time with it, but I don't feel a strong personal connection to animals. I'm kind of neutral on the whole thing.
What do you like about having pets?
I haven't had a pet as an adult, but from what I've seen, pets can make a home feel more lively. Some people enjoy the routine and companionship pets bring, and I get why that's appealing. For me, though, it's not something I really need.
What animals do you think make the best pets?
I think it depends on your lifestyle. For busy people like students, cats might be better since they're more independent. Dogs are great if you have time to take them out and play, but they need a lot more attention. Smaller pets like fish or hamsters are probably the easiest to look after.
Why do you think people keep pets?
I suppose most people keep pets for companionship. They can make you feel less lonely, especially if you live alone. Others might find looking after an animal comforting or relaxing. Pets can also encourage a more active lifestyle, like going for walks.
Are pets common in your country?
Yes, pets are quite common. Even among students, it's not unusual to have a cat or a small pet. In bigger cities, dog parks and pet cafes have become really popular over the last few years, showing how important pets are to a lot of people.
Is it expensive to keep a pet in your country?
It can be, especially when it comes to vet bills. Food and toys are relatively affordable, but medical care for pets can get pretty costly. That's one reason why some people hesitate before getting a pet.
Are there any animals that should not be kept as pets? Why?
Yes, definitely. Wild animals like big cats, monkeys, or snakes shouldn't be kept as pets. They have very specific needs that are hard to meet in a home environment, and it's not fair to the animals or safe for people to try. It's better to admire those animals in the wild or in sanctuaries.
Welcome back. Joseph's responses are a great example of natural and thoughtful answers. Now let's unpack some of what he says and find some useful ideas for your own test. We start with, do you have any pets? Did you catch what Joseph says about not having pets? He mentions he never feels a strong urge to get one. Strong urge is a really useful phrase for showing you don't have a strong desire. But if you do have a pet, you could say something like, yes, I have a dog who's like family to me. Or if you don't have pets but like animals, you could say something like, I'd love to get a cat someday. Next, the question shifts to childhood. Did you have a pet when you were a child? Joseph talks about having a rabbit, sharing a simple, personal detail that makes his answer memorable. You can do the same. Maybe tell a brief story about a dog, a hamster, or even say you didn't have pets but enjoyed visiting friends' animals. From there, it's a broader question. Do you like animals? Joseph takes a neutral stance. He's neither a big animal lover nor someone who dislikes them. This is completely fine. But if you love animals, you can say, I absolutely adore them. They bring so much joy. Or if you're less keen, you might say, I'm not really an animal person, but I respect those who are. That leads into, what do you like about having pets? Joseph's answer is honest and realistic because he acknowledges his lack of a pet and answers from that perspective. Instead of pretending to be a pet owner, he explains what he understands about the benefits of pets from an outside point of view. This shows a thoughtful, non-exaggerated response. He says pets make a home feel more lively. You might say pets provide unconditional love or help reduce stress. Then comes, what animals do you think make the best pets? Joseph links his answer to lifestyle, saying cats suit busy people because they're independent, while dogs need more attention. You can also mention that exotic pets need special care and might not be suitable for everyone. Next, 4. Why do people keep pets? Joseph explains that people keep pets for companionship, to feel less lonely, and because pets encourage a more active lifestyle. You might also add that pets provide emotional support, fun, or even protection. Then we hear, are pets common in your country? Joseph paints a clear picture of pet culture, mentioning dog parks and pet cafes. Great ways to sound current and informed. If you live somewhere different, adapt your examples. Maybe farm animals or small pets in crowded cities. Almost at the end, the question is it expensive to keep a pet? Joseph is honest. Vet bills can be costly, but food and toys are more affordable. You can also mention grooming, accessories, or emergencies to make your answer more complete. And finally, are there any animals that shouldn't be kept as pets? Joseph gives a responsible answer, saying wild animals need special care and can be dangerous. You could add that some wild animals are illegal to keep, or that animals belong in their natural habitats. That's it for our breakdown of Joseph's answers. Now get ready for a completely different perspective from Blondie. Do you have any pets?
Yes, I do! I have a super cute golden retriever named Daisy. She's full of energy and is my best friend.
Did you have a pet when you were a child?
Absolutely. I grew up with a fluffy Persian cat named Fluffy. She was always so calm and loved to cuddle, which was perfect for a little kid.
Do you like animals?
I adore them. I find all kinds of animals fascinating, from tiny insects to majestic lions. They just have a way of making life more joyful.
What do you like about having pets?
I love the unconditional love and companionship they offer. Coming home to a wagging tail or a happy purr after a long day is the best feeling in the world.
What animals do you think make the best pets?
For me, dogs are the best pets because they're so loyal and active. However, I also think cats are wonderful, especially for people who appreciate a more independent companion.
Why do you think people keep pets?
I believe people keep pets for companionship and to feel a deeper connection to nature. Pets provide emotional support, reduce stress, and can even encourage a more active lifestyle.
Are pets common in your country?
Yes, pets are very common here. It feels like almost everyone I know has a dog or a cat, and you'll often see people walking their dogs in parks and on the streets.
Is it expensive to keep a pet in your country?
It can be, yes. The initial cost of getting a pet is one thing, but the ongoing expenses for food, vet visits, and grooming can add up quickly.
Are there any animals that should not be kept as pets? Why?
I think wild and exotic animals should not be kept as pets. They belong in their natural habitats, and it's nearly impossible to provide them with the proper environment and care they need in a home.
So there you have it. 2 great examples, 2 very different styles, but both effective in their own way. Joseph showed us how to be thoughtful and grounded, even if you're not a huge animal lover. And Blondie proved that when you are passionate about a topic, You can use that energy to give truly memorable answers. The key takeaway is this: the best answers are the ones that are authentic to you. Don't try to be a character you're not. Now it's your turn. Practice answering these same 9 questions out loud. Find your own voice. Are you a Joseph, a Blondie, or somewhere in between? Use what you learned today to build your confidence and sound like your natural self on test day. Until next time, keep practicing and good luck with your speaking test.